All right, Sean Zittel here with my man, light welterweight contender Omar Juarez. You guys seen him fight on Fox, seen him fight on the big networks. Gonna be fighting on TV Azteca. His father and company, Juarez Rolos, August 10th on TV Azteca. And we see my man back in the ring, man. So Omar, getting some work in. How's everything going?
Yes, sir. Thank you guys so much for all the support, and huge shout out to Sean, Fight Hype. But I'm just working, man. I'm working, and it's just, it's a blessing to be here, bro. It's always a blessing to come get the best work here in Las Vegas, and I'm gonna continue working hard, bro.
15-2 now. I remember interviewing you undefeated, had a couple losses, but when I look at you spar or even talk to you now, I see no resignation. The fire and the confidence and the belief are still there.
Oh, yeah.
How have you been able to have that, man? Through some ups and downs?
I mean, it's just when you go through adversity just in life, like first, God first, most importantly, but I just accept my losses the same way I accept my wins, learning and experience at the end of the day. What I tell myself is that, bro, Manny Pacquiao had 10 losses, bro, and he's still a legend. Everybody loves to watch him. Everybody loves him as a human being, so I'm going to continue to work towards just being great in the sport.
Yeah, and in Mexico, like Salido, Jose Luis Castillo, Margarito, these are guys that would lose a number of fights early and then become champions. It's not as common in America. It happens too. Bernard Hopkins lost it.
First fight, second fight, I believe.
Right.
I mean, they have that tunnel vision. They don't let a loss, determine their future, and that's exactly what I look at. And back at home, I do a lot of motivational speaking back at home. So what I tell them is, no matter the knockdowns, no matter what happens in life, you guys got to keep pushing. What makes it in this sport is the hard work, dedication, the discipline, the grit, and the perseverance to keep wanting to do better. And that's my exact mentality. You know what I mean? I have an attitude of gratitude that I'm being able to do this. 10 years from now, I'm probably not going to be able to do this physically. I'm going to have to continue to move on with my life. So I'm pushing with all I can for right now.
With that, how satisfying would that be to become a champion that way? Not the Olympic 30-0, grab the belt. Like when you talk about back home, you speak motivationally to people. Do you think that's a motivational story?
Absolutely.
Becoming a champion the way you got to do it right now?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to show them no matter where we're from, no matter the losses, no matter the knockdowns, we got to keep pushing towards our goals because the only person that can do it is ourselves. And that's what I tell myself every day. After the first loss, it was emotional for maybe 30 minutes, but afterwards I realized, like, hey, I'm alive, I'm great, I'm still here. I just got to keep working, got to keep pushing. Both losses were controversial at the end of the day, so I'm just pushing, man. I'm working hard, and I want to be great, bro. That's what I've said. I continue to repeat, I want to be great. I want to be great, and I'm going to be.
They were, like, to your point, majority decisions, not unanimous decisions. But just straight up in the ring, technical-wise, whatever, what does have to improve to get over the hump, to get to be a champion?
Just gaining every and any experience. That's what I come here for. That's what I come to Las Vegas for. I said, in your interview back then when I was sparring Tank, that I come here to want to get my ass kicked. And, it hasn't happened yet, but I'm here to get the best sparring. And that's exactly what I look for. Every single day, like, all right, let's go fight the best. Let's go learn. That's what it is, just learning.
Well, you brought up Tank. Of course, I would love to get to that because you know him well. You shared the ring with him, maybe not a fight, but it was sparring more than once, from what I remember.
Sure.
So, it looked like he was going to get the Lomachenko fight. Lomachenko walked away from the table. I don't know if we get Shakur next, but you're a southpaw who likes to be an intelligent fighter, and that's Shakur too, in his own way. How do you think that fight would go with Shakur and Tank?
Just like Tank said, I don't know if he has a lot of defense. The pushing back I don't know if that's defense. Tank, on the other hand, will slip punches, duck left and right. That could determine the fight, but also Shakur's very accurate. He's very, very intelligent. He's one of the fighters that get hits the least amount in the fight game. So I don't know, man. It's one of those fights where it's a southpaw versus southpaw. You don't really know what's going to happen. But it's a very competitive fight, and I feel like I got Tank Davis on that one.
You do?
Yeah.
In a competitive fight?
In a very competitive fight, absolutely.
You think, it's one of those things where he's behind and eventually stops him, or? Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know, because like I said, Shakur gets hit like very, very little, and if he has to, he'll run around the ring like he did in the fight with De Los Santos. I don't know if that'll win him the fight, but it won't get him knocked out, you know what I mean? So it's a very competitive fight where you just know it's a 50-50 kind of thing.
What's the best advice you could give to a guy going up against Tank? Not that you want to see someone beat him, but I'm asking, what's the best advice you could give?
Conserve your energy for the first 6 to 8, but try to outbox him. And then those last ones, expect him coming, but hold your ground as well. Because he doesn't expect that. He expects everybody to run away from him, and I feel like that's where Frank Martin messed up. in some cases, at the end of the day, bro, this is boxing. We're gonna get hit, you know, get hit as least amount of possible. But this boxing is a game of inches, bro. You have to fight in the inside while still being defensively intelligent. It's very hard with Tank because he's very experienced. He has a lot of experience doing it. But you know, it's just having a good game plan and sticking to it, not listening to the outside noise.
No, I remember that camp, and I think that's the last camp Tank came in heavy. And I feel like that's the camp that he really became the guy he is now.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way too? And have you seen him ascend since that sparring he did?
Yeah, absolutely. Because when I saw him, he did have a little belly. But after those camps, he was coming in thin and everything, coming in shape, focused. So who knows? Maybe it's a different Tank than what I saw a couple fights ago. So who knows, man? But I'm looking forward to getting that sparring again, maybe in the future.
Who are you facing August 10th on his
August 10th, we're still working on the opponent, but you know, whoever it is, I'm gonna be ready for him, man. I'm looking to put on a show for my hometown.
Bro, you're fighting TBA. TBA fought everybody. TBA fought Mayweather. He fought Ali. You gotta be careful of the TBA.
Yeah, for real, absolutely. Anybody who goes in there is dangerous. I don't disrespect any fighter. At the end of the day, I take every fight the same way, and that's like a world title mentality. So, you know, like I said, I'm gonna be ready. I'm finishing up a strong camp here in Las Vegas for us to be ready that day.
You worked it all with the Barrientos twins, those guys?
Yeah, they're slick, man. They're slick. They're a little bit lighter than me, but they're very slick, bro. Huge shout out to Pound for Pound Boxing and the Barrientos family and everybody, but yeah, bro, they're really good. Angel just fought this past time at the Jake Paul card, and he did really good, bro, so I'm excited for them too.
And lastly, still at 140, is there any, I mean, obviously you're just going to want a shot at the title one.
Absolutely.
But is there any fight in the division that you want to see yourself in the most? Anybody?
Absolutely, but I want Rolly, man. I've wanted Rolly since the Barthélemy fight. That's what I was looking forward to. Put it to a stop at the end of the day. I felt like I won that fight, but it is what it is, bro. I'm going to keep pushing, keep working hard towards what I want. And whether it's Rolly, Pitbull, anybody, like I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm ready for this level, and you know, I'm just going to keep working, bro. Tunnel vision and just focus on my next objective, and that's August 10th.
So you and Rolly, contender versus contender.
That'd be awesome, bro.
The winner gets closer to fighting for a title.
Absolutely. That'd be a dream come true, and that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working for towards. So I'm excited, bro. If it comes, I'm ready, man.
Is any of it personal? Does Rolly talk crazy? Talk crazy. Rolly.
That's him for the fans, and that's him to build up the fight.
Yeah.
But me as a person, I want the best. I said that in the Barthélemy fight. I want to be great. In order to be great, I gotta fight the best. Rolly's up there, you know,
big name.
A big name. You know what I mean? He's become a world champion in 2 divisions, so beating him would just get me closer to what I want to be, and I have to go through him. You know what I mean? So it's nothing personal, not at all. Nothing personal towards any of my fighters. But when I'm in the ring, I'm a totally different person, bro.
Do you think Pitbull wins his fight in 2 weeks? You mentioned Pitbull too at 140.
Yeah.
Do you think he wins his fight against Rayo?
I don't know, bro, because they're both coming up for 135. But from when I saw him, you know, beating Rolly, maybe, bro, maybe. But Rayo's too good. You know, Rayo's good too as well. So
he has power, talent.
Yeah, bro, southpaw. So we'll see, bro. It's gonna be a good competitive fight as well.
Hey, thank you, Omar. Always good to catch up with you, man. God
Absolutely.
bless. I'm from Brooklyn. We're used to Brownsville, Brooklyn, but shout out to Brownsville,
Shout
Texas.
out to Brownsville, absolutely. Shout out to Brownsville. Shout out to Sean. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Catch me August 10th at the Payne Arena in Hidalgo, Texas. I'm live on TV Azteca. Appreciate you guys so much for all the support. God bless you guys.
Thanks, man.